Usually, when you think of an Islamic scholar, you don't think of someone who is in the marketplace, running a business, making money, doing all that kind of stuff. Usually, what comes to mind is someone who is living in the mosque with their head in the books, dedicating their entire life to worship and offering spiritual guidance to those who want it. In this video, inshallah, we'll take a look at the life of Imam Abu Hanifa and how his Islamic morals helped him to become successful in the business world and also led him to teach his family and those around him the etiquette of being a businessman and the etiquette of dealing with money.
كتاب الله دستوري وخير الخلق أسوتنا.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope you're all doing well, inshallah. So many people, when talking about Imam Abu Hanifa, they talk about his knowledge, they talk about his charisma, they talk about his debating techniques and how he was so good at debating other people, which is all great. But I think one of the greatest injustices done to Imam Abu Hanifa is the fact that people don't really focus on who he was as a businessman and how he really taught all of us and taught the people around him how a Muslim should be in the business world, which I think is extremely important. And I want to talk about a couple examples from the life of Imam Abu Hanifa and something that we can learn from. Every single one of us can benefit from these lessons today. So the first example and lesson from the life of Imam Abu Hanifa is the fact that he never used to praise his product. So he was a silk trader. He used to trade cloth and silk and all this kind of stuff. And one of the rules that he had was whenever he had customers coming in taking a look at his product, he would never allow himself or any of his staff or employees to praise a product before selling it. In his opinion, doing this was actually an injustice to the one that was looking to buy the product, because it's almost as if you are persuading them, saying that this is great stuff and you should really buy it and the price is good and all this kind of stuff. Although all you're doing is just saying you have good stuff, he didn't like this idea. Even as simple as sending salawat to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam when holding one of the products, he did not accept this and it was against his policy. And something as simple as sending salawat, he did not want to do it when trying to make a business transaction because he didn't want to wrong any of his customers. It's a very simple example, but something that we can all learn from. I know a lot of us business people around, when it comes to wanting to finalize a sale, we will stop at almost nothing to make sure the sale goes through and we make our money at the end of the day. Whereas Imam Abu Hanifa held himself to a high standard. He never used to give in to any little tricks or any other ways to make his sale happen. He relied on the quality of his products, he relied on good customer service and having a fair price. Other than that, it was out of his control. If someone didn't like his price, someone didn't like the product, they can go somewhere else. He didn't really make a big fuss over it. He was an honest business owner, and the people liked him for that. They trusted him because of that. Another lesson we can take from Imam Abu Hanifa and the dealing with money is he used to send his son every single day with 10 coins. He would give him 10 coins every day and tell his son, "Oh my son, go and find someone that can use these 10 coins. Go donate these 10 coins for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal." Every single day. And I know it might seem like something small, but can you imagine every single day going to your son, giving your son or your daughter $5 every day, and you tell your son or daughter, I want you to go take this $5 and donate it to somebody. Every day. It's $5 isn't much. I mean, people spend more than $5 on their coffee in a day. Some people at least. It's not that much if you think about it. But having that small amount being donated every day, you're teaching your kids from a very young age the importance of being charitable. And you're teaching them to have trust in Allah Azza wa Jal. Because when they see that every single day they are donating for Allah's sake and the money isn't running out, they'll learn that giving charity for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal is not a means to the end of their money. In fact, it is actually putting blessings and barakah in their money. Another lesson I want to take from the life of Imam Abu Hanifa is just his general honesty with the people. Once there was a lady who was looking to sell a piece of silk to Imam Abu Hanifa, and she gave him a number. I can't remember what the number was. I think it was like 100 dirhams, right? 100 coins for this piece of silk. And Imam Abu Hanifa looked at it and he said, you know what? It's not worth 100 dirhams. It's actually worth more. Like, just think about that for a second. Someone is trying to sell him a product for 100 dirhams, and instead of taking it and accepting the price, he says, no, it's actually worth more than that. And she said, okay, how about 200 dirhams? He said, it's worth more than that too. And then he went and he took this lady and he took this product to a professional, to an expert, to examine the product. And the professional said that this product is worth 500 dirhams. So 5 times more than what she was asking. And Imam Abu Hanifa said, well, this lady's looking to sell it. Do you want to buy it? And the man said, sure, I'll take it for 500. So this Imam Abu Hanifa could have easily taken this product for 100 dirhams and sold it and made 5 times the profit so quick. But because of his honesty, because he didn't want to be unjust with this lady, he told her the truth and he said, listen, you can make more money somewhere else. Other people these days, they jump on that in a hurry and they'd go make their money so quick. And the last lesson I want to focus on for today is how Imam Abu Hanifa never used to make people feel bad or give people a hard time when they owed him money. In fact, at one time, there was a man that borrowed 10,000 dirhams from Imam Abu Hanifa, which is a lot of money. And the man was struggling, he was trying to make ends meet, and as the time was passing by, he wasn't able to collect the money to pay back Imam Abu Hanifa. So this man was getting embarrassed and he was getting shy, and he thought that the Imam was now telling everyone, like, look at this guy, like, I gave him all this money and he still hasn't paid it back to me, he keeps hiding from me. He thought that Imam Abu Hanifa was talking him down to all the people. So one day, Imam Abu Hanifa, he's thinking to himself, I haven't seen this guy in so long, and he noticed in the marketplace that this man was actually hiding behind like a barrel or something. So the Imam went to this man, he said, hey, are you okay? And the man said, oh my God, Imam, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get the money back for you and I'm working hard and you know, I just can't make ends meet right now and all this. He's giving all these excuses. And the Imam said, is this why you've been hiding your face in public? And the man said, yes, I was embarrassed. I thought that you were waiting for the money. Imam Abu Hanifa hugged the man and he said, please forgive me. The Imam is asking for forgiveness. He said, please forgive me for making you feel this way. He said, don't worry about paying me back in a rush or anything like that. There's no pressure. I don't want you to feel pressured at all. And I'm sorry for making you feel that way. I'm sorry that you felt like you had to hide your face in the public because you owed me some money. And subhanAllah, look at the mercy and compassion. People today, if someone owes someone else money, people die over that. You know, people don't have the patience anymore. People don't have that courtesy and that mercy towards one another. Whereas Imam Abu Hanifa is showing us that once we put our Islamic morals into practice in the business world, it shows the true etiquette and the true beauty of Islam. People say that Islam was spread by the sword. That's not true. Islam, sure, at times will have to be defended by the sword, but defended by the sword and spread by the sword are two different things. Islam was spread because of the character of people, and specifically because of the character in trade between the Muslim traders with the non-Muslim traders. When the non-Muslims saw the honesty of the Muslims in their business transactions, they thought that there was no way that Islam could be a wrong religion. And Islam that teaches such etiquette and such honesty, there's no way it could be wrong. My brothers and sisters, I hope you found this video beneficial. I ask Allah Azza wa Jalla to make us all of those who are honest in our business dealings and make us of those who benefit from these reminders. If you like this video, please remember to subscribe. I'll have a button popping up right here. If you want to see last week's video, you can click on the top corner over here. And if you want to see the first video that we made about Imam Abu Hanifa and about how his parents met, you can click on the top corner over there. Jazakumullah khair. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.